Happy Monday. Hope you're having a great start to your week. We are the 13th of January, which actually means that we're only one more week away from the beginning of the Donald Trump administration. 7 days away. That is happening, of course, on January 20th, Inauguration Day. And broadly speaking, I think that most people would agree that the incoming administration, for a lot of different reasons, politics aside, represents a good thing for crypto as an industry. And of course, with this upcoming new chapter, we have some crypto projects that are poised to benefit more than others. But arguably, I would argue that XRP is perhaps positioned better than any other altcoin in this space to benefit. XRP is even one of the cryptos that Trump directly accepted for campaign donations. Also, we have CEO Brad Garlinghouse, who has already met with President Trump to talk about crypto policy. So we're going to be doing a high-level analysis, really, of all the different variables and all the different reasons why this incoming Trump administration could truly represent the beginning of a massively parabolic move for XRP. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. Look, whether it's XRP or otherwise, if you are in this space and investing into altcoins and crypto, I wish you well. Just remember that I'm not a financial or investment advisor, which also means that this video is not official financial or investment advice. Let's first of all remember that Trump has stated publicly that he wants to make profits on holding US-based cryptos tax-free. Another big consideration is the Coinbase stock, which is up almost 50% from $179 to now over $250, nearly $260 as I record, since Trump won the election. And if they had a token, arguably that would be doing probably even better than the COIN stock. But still, Coinbase is, of course, one of the so-called axis of American crypto companies. The other big ones that should benefit from the incoming policy, or just Trump in general, just even talking about it, would be Hedera Hashgraph, Cardano, Algorand, and no surprise here, XRP. If Trump makes good on his promise, and look, that remains to be seen, then you're going to have an instant increase in the value of pretty much every US-based crypto project from Coinbase to Uniswap. Also, thanks to the SEC case winding down, XRP also benefits tremendously from that. Once again, politics aside, I don't care if you love or hate Trump, but there are a lot of things to look forward to from a crypto investor's perspective when it comes to the Trump administration. Maybe it's tax policy, maybe it's clear regulations. A Bitcoin strategic reserve, I think, would be the big ask in terms of Trump language. A lot of things that different people are going to be looking forward to. I have kind of my own answer to that question, but let me know what yours is in the comments below and we can discuss. We also have to talk now about SBI Holdings, which is one of Japan's biggest financial service companies. They actually currently own 8% of Ripple Labs. And of course, they're huge XRP backers for cross-border interactions, as you can see here. And SBI's 8% stake in Ripple has an estimated value right now of 1.6 trillion yen, or almost $10.2 billion. That's actually 30% more than the entire market value of SBI, at 1.2 trillion yen. And so in a lot of ways, they don't even really have a choice. It's pretty clear to see why SBI would be bullish on XRP, would have to be bullish on XRP given these numbers. It also means that one of Japan's biggest companies is trading a value smaller than its largest investment. So it's kind of like buying their XRP stake and getting the rest of SBI at a negative market value effectively. And that's crazy when you think about it, because if the rest of SBI makes any profit at all, you're getting all of that profit and cash flow for better than free. They're paying you effectively. The Ripple investment is worth 1.6 trillion yen, and the rest of SBI is worth about 400 billion yen. That is the difference between the 1.2 trillion for SBI and Ripple's investment value. And if you take a look at their income statement, their net income for the last year was 113 billion yen. Or 720 million US dollars. And SBI is paying you to give you that cash flow. It's kind of nuts. And so one of SBI's money managers suggested a strategy to monetize some of this Ripple investment to unlock value for shareholders. And that is a strategy that you're likely already familiar with. That is the MicroStrategy Strategy. For most of you, you're probably already aware that MicroStrategy, ticker MSTR, is Michael Saylor's publicly traded technology software company. They operate on a Bitcoin standard, however, meaning they use their treasury of US dollars to buy Bitcoin to hold regularly and for the long term, for the very long term, by the way. MSTR also issues bonds or potentially issues more shares of stock specifically to acquire Bitcoin. That's what they're all about, BTC. In fact, right now, shareholders are actually voting on whether to increase the number of shares. But again, you knew that already. So what does this have to do with XRP? Well, Saylor is unlocking value in MSTR shares with his Bitcoin holdings, and SBI is going to start doing the same thing by buying more XRP. SBI is going to buy more XRP in the market and maybe even issue bonds or more shares in order to do so, just in the same way that Michael Saylor has done with MicroStrategy. And the idea is pretty simple. SBI's investment in Ripple Labs is worth just so much more in market value than the entire negative value of the rest of SBI, so much so that it doesn't even make sense. SBI is profitable on its own. We showed you that. But SBI's market value will more accurately reflect the value of their Ripple holdings and the rest of their business with this strategy. At least right now, that's the goal, as we understand. The idea that SBI is paying you for a company that earns $720 million means that the market is way off in terms of the company's value. And it could create the same kind of flywheel that MSTR and Bitcoin have done, where each is really helping to increase the price of the other. And it represents a lot of possibility here, a lot of potential, and could really be the beginning of billions of institutional dollars that are going to be coming into XRP as a result. It could be that first example that sets off the chain reaction. In a word, bullish.